Crypto markets are crashing, but perhaps a decoupling is on the horizon that may allow us to better protect our capital in the future. Hey guys, Sheldon Evans here, welcome back. Or if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on all of those bell notifications. Now, I'm sure you've probably already noticed from your own portfolio or from the sea of red that is on my display right now, but the crypto markets have taken a turn for the worst over the past 24 hours, and we're seeing major red across the market. Now, this of course isn't only limited to crypto. We have tech stocks and traditional stocks also crashing. If we take a look at the S&P 500, we've lost a multi-month uptrend, finally bouncing off the 200-day moving average here. We see the same thing with Bitcoin and many other altcoins as well, bouncing off of very, very key support levels after this major turn into the negative. But what is causing this? Why are the markets crashing, and how can we protect our capital during periods of volatility like this? So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly my strategy and why I do it this way, as well as how you can do that for yourself. But before we get into that, please don't forget my own NFT is launching today. Your Mum's House. If you want access to this, you have to go and join our Discord right now in the description below. If you mint one of these NFTs today, they become an access key to Your Mum's House. So you'll mint one of these NFTs at random, and that'll allow you access into the YMH Discord, which of course gives you access to the living room, our crypto magic and giveaway channels, our NFT treehouse, where we'll be talking about NFT upcoming projects, get you whitelist opportunities to those and exclusive access and opportunities as well as talking about the crypto market, what is going on, and some giveaways. Now, of course, we've got a giveaway wallet for Your Mum's House. We've recently just added a Hate Beast, currently valued at just over 7.5 Ethereum, to that giveaway wallet. We've got over $300,000 or $400,000 at this point worth of NFTs in that wallet for giveaways. If you do want to win one of these, you have to get into our Discord and get one of these YMH passes. The mint is later today. Head over to the website if you want to figure out exactly what time we're minting in your time zone. I will be posting the official mint address on my Twitter as well as on the YMH Twitter too. So go ahead and check that out. Don't forget, these passes not only entitle you access to the Discord, but also 2 free NFT mints in the future by Your Mum's House. So our first collection is a 10,000 generative piece art set, 2D profile picture set, and the second is of course a 3D avatar set with physical item benefits as well down the line. Each of these have their own utility apart from the access pass. So the first one is the access pass, the second one is the 2D profile picture, and the third one is the 3D metaverse avatar, all with their own utility within the YMH ecosystem, as well as a gaming and token coming down the line as well. So we've got a gaming section to YMH as well as a token in the future. So we've got a lot planned. We've spent over $1.5 million on the development of this project so far. That is before launch. We do have some previews of the 2D profile pictures coming very, very soon. Our artist is in fact an artist for one of the Disney Plus shows. So we do have a lot of cool people on board, and our team is expanding every single day. Our team has now expanded over 15 people, finally full-time employees. The team is growing very, very, very fast. So you want to be a part of this project if you aren't yet. Now let's get into the market and what the heck is going on. Now, as I said on Friday, traditional stocks in the traditional market crashed as well. So that means that this is not a crypto native crash. So of course, when traditional equities and markets crash, risk on assets like crypto market will crash as well, of course, because people want to liquidate and exit their positions that are sort of riskier, but also because people are over leveraged and trying to make as much money as they possibly can in the shortest amount of time. They are over leveraged in their crypto positions, and that is what causes these cascading liquidations across the crypto market. So we have a downtrend that those positions get liquidated, causing even further downside until eventually we mark what could be a generational bottom for crypto. And the reason that I say this is that, of course, the daily RSI is the lowest it has been since the March 2020 COVID crash. And we know exactly what happened back in March 2020 when Bitcoin crashed to around $3,600. That provided a major opportunity for huge growth into the next year after that. So around $3,600. Just from that point, for a couple months later, Bitcoin went up 1,650% in just 1 year after that. So major gains after that major crash, because the RSI was at the lowest point it had been in a very, very long time. Now, of course, if you don't know what the RSI is just yet, it is the relative strength index, meaning how strong the current move is prior or compared to the prior move that the market has had. So for example, this move downwards here, how strong is this move relative to the previous move that we've just had? That is what the RSI will tell you, and that sort of generates or shows us where the bottoms and the tops of the market may be. Of course, they are not perfect indicators indicators. We do use them in conjunction with a variety of other indicators as well to try and figure out what the market is doing. Of course, there could be some more downside in the near short term. However, I do think we are forming perhaps what could be a key support level. This level that I've outlined for many months on this channel, the range of $35,000 to $30,000 that we did sort of mark the bottom back in May. The RSI is at a very similar level, actually in fact lower than that, but we are slightly higher at the top of that range. So we could perhaps start marking a bottom or start eventually consolidating here before finally, hopefully moving up to the upside again later this year. But again, how do you protect your capital during markets of downtrend or periods of volatility like this? Well, the one industry in particular is of course gaming that I'm very bullish on, and secondly of course is NFTs. Now I just want to say a quick thank you to YouTube. They did in fact send me an NFT for myself, of course showing support for the channel and for our launch today. We've got our very own NFT here from Better Together by Valeria Montero, created for Sheldon Evans. So I've got a cool little NFT that I can have on my desk standing here for the future, but I'm going to talk to you today as to why NFTs are so important. Now, if you remember from a few months ago, I made a video as to why I keep the majority of my crypto wealth in Ethereum, not any of the other crypto coins, but in fact Ethereum. And the reason being is that over time, if we look at any cryptocurrency, whether it's Polkadot, Cardano, Solana, or whatever it might be, if we go over to the price chart and we set it to max and we measure that chart not in dollar terms, but in fact in Ethereum terms, you will see that over time, the trend of that coin in fact loses value against Ethereum. So if you want to be buying a coin, essentially you want to be stacking up the Ethereum value of your portfolio, because over time, pretty much every other coin in the market loses value against Ethereum. So that's why you enter assets, or you buy crypto, or you buy traditional stocks or whatever to hedge against the devaluation of the US dollar. You can then buy Ethereum to hedge against the devaluation of every other cryptocurrency. So when I say measuring your portfolio in Ethereum terms is probably the most important thing you can do, rather than looking at your portfolio in US dollar value terms, is the most important thing, because you want to be stacking your Ethereum and Bitcoin bags over time. Even Bitcoin, in fact, loses value against Ethereum over the long run. So if we measure Bitcoin in Ethereum terms, you will see that over the long run, it does lose value against Ethereum. So you want to be stacking up that Ethereum bag and acquiring or increasing the number of Ethereum you have, not the dollar value of your portfolio. And one way to do that, of course, is what? By entering the NFT ecosystem. Now, before you click away and before you get turned off by NFTs, you have to realize why NFTs are so very important and how it is basically becoming the next major trend in the world. Now, firstly, NFT search terms are reaching crypto sort of equivalent. NFTs are becoming more popular at this point, basically the same search volume as crypto. And when crypto did hit this search volume back last year in April, we did see a major uptrend for crypto valuations. Now, the same thing might be happening for NFTs. Of course, NFTs are inversely correlated to crypto. So when NFTs increase in value, crypto usually goes down. And when NFTs are losing value, crypto is usually on the rise. Now, why are NFTs so popular right now? Well, of course, it is the entry into the metaverse. So we've even seen Twitter over the past 2 days launch hexagon-shaped NFT profile picture verification, meaning you can verify ownership of your NFTs on Twitter by subscribing to Twitter Blue for a couple bucks a month, and you'll get a hexagon-shaped profile picture that'll show that you actually own that NFT. You're able to verify that ownership of that NFT on the blockchain. Of course, it's not perfect just yet. We did in fact want sort of a verification symbol, maybe in the shape of an Ethereum logo or something, to verify ownership of our NFTs, but it just shows that the world is pushing forward with NFT mass adoption. Facebook and Instagram may also help you create and sell NFTs. They may be perhaps launching their own NFT Marketplace. I've made a prediction in the past that I said within the next 10 years, every digitally issued item, whether it's a ticket, whether it's a code, whether it's even a physical product, will come with some form of NFT as well to verify ownership of that. You might have seen Logan Paul recently purchase $3.5 million of Pokemon cards that turned out to be fake. NFTs solve this. It solves the ownership and proof of registration certification in pretty much every industry across the world, and that is why they're about to be so big. Of course, there's been a lot of hype around NFTs up until this point, but the use case around NFTs are just accelerating on a day-by-day basis. We also have Mastercard striking NFT payments deal with Coinbase amid a wave of recent crypto partnerships, and this is why I say we might be seeing a decoupling from crypto and NFTs. Now, NFTs, the reason why I say they're a hedge against Ethereum, after Ethereum is a hedge against every other crypto, and every other crypto is a hedge against the US dollar, is because when crypto drops in value, NFTs go up in value, meaning you're able to increase the Ethereum that you have in your wallet or the number of Ethereum. So for example, if the floor price is 7.5 Ethereum of this right now, when Ethereum drops in value, this is trying to maintain its US dollar value. So the Ethereum floor price or the Ethereum value of this will go up, meaning that you're able to liquidate or sell any of your NFTs when the crypto market is in a dip, because you're able to sell them for a higher price and get more Ethereum and stack up that Ethereum bag and hedge your bets or hedge your assets against pretty much every asset that there is out there. So there's a lot going on here as to why NFTs can help you increase the value of your portfolio over time, because they do have an inverse correlation with the crypto markets. And over time, as we start seeing partnerships like this with Mastercard partnering with Coinbase, allowing you to buy NFTs without even entering the crypto space. So you're able to buy NFTs with your credit or debit card. Of course, this is not ideal for crypto, but it does help a lot with the mass adoption of NFTs, meaning that you're able to get into the NFT space, skip the crypto headache, figuring out what is going on, and accelerating mass adoption of NFTs. And of course, eventually you have those NFTs and you can liquidate them for crypto. So it does have some sort of positive effect for crypto, but it also has an even better positive effect for the mass adoption of NFTs. We also have Microsoft buying Activision for close to $70 billion, $68.7 billion, I think it was at the time, that they're going to be buying Activision. Of course, Activision has a lot of controversy behind it. There's been a lot of workplace harassment and misconduct issues that they've had in the past, and Microsoft is aiming to resurrect a lot of these companies with a major bet on the metaverse. Now, of course, Activision is one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, and Microsoft knows this. Microsoft is using this as they play into the metaverse and into the gaming world. We've seen Twitter, we've seen Meta, we've seen the Block or Square from crypto changing their name, from Twitter changing their name over to the Block as they play into the metaverse. Now, all of these major corporations and major companies are doing this exact same thing, and they are hardly ever wrong. That's one thing we have to realize, that these huge companies and huge corporations have a lot smarter minds behind them than the public. They have access to a lot better analytics and better sentiment and better sort of analysis of the market than we as laymen do. So we have to follow their moves, because whether we follow it or not, they are sort of guiding the way to the future. They will build the infrastructure for the future of our metaverses. Of course, the metaverse in its current state is a bit ambiguous. We're not entirely sure what it is. Some people say it's a 3D roamable world. I personally say it's what we're in right now. You listening to a video of me, chatting to us on Discord, heading into an AMA, speaking to one another as if we're in the same world or in the same room. That is more so the metaverse to me, but what the future lies ahead is much more advanced and immersive than that even as well. So what I'm saying is the future is metaverse and gaming as well as the NFTs, and if you want to even increase or even further increase your bets, you may be able to hedge against Ethereum by purchasing NFTs and getting into the world of NFTs and understanding how you can acquire and increase your Ethereum stack by getting into this world. Now, of course, the market isn't in a bit of downtrend. This isn't the best situation that we're in right now, but months of consolidation, as I've said many times on this channel, are better for the overall uptrend of the market. In the long run, it allows the RSI to reset. It allows stronger, newer hands to get into the market and buy at lower prices and hold longer. Of course, the people who are buying at the top are the paper-handed people. They are the people who are willing to exit the market on a moment's notice because they bought very high. As soon as they buy, the market turns red and they don't sort of understand what's going on. They are what we would call unsophisticated investors. They come into the market. Unsophisticated is a strange word, but in the terms of not understanding the macro picture or understanding crypto or understanding what the reason behind the assets going up is. So they are the first ones to sell. However, they usually sell to the long-term diamond hands, the people who have been here for a long time, the institutional investors who are buying and adding to the bags at this very moment. And I believe that we will see this continued adoption and a continued accumulation of crypto by the elites, by the institutions and by the corporations over the coming year. I think this year is going to be very good. Of course, there will be some minor downtrend over the short to near term. Perhaps we even only finally have some sort of recovery by Q2 this year. And again, all you have to do is extend your time horizon. When you start getting scared, when the market is turning down, just take a break, look at the bigger picture, extend your time horizon, and stop looking for those short-term profits, and instead add to your bag over time, DCA in, and you will come out the other end smiling with a huge smile across your face, way more than looking for those short-term profits and paper handing your investments. So I hope that helped you guys, help you understand the market a little bit better, and understand that we are here for the long run, and if you are too, you will come out of the other end alive. But don't forget, again, my NFT is launching today. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below, and hopefully I will see you in there. As always, I shall see you in the next video. Cheers, comment down below, Glass NFT.